Are you ready to ace your upcoming job interview? A little practice and preparation always pay off. Since these interview questions are so common, it's less about providing the right answers and more about demonstrating that you're the best candidate for the job. Let's dive in. Coming up is the list of 10 questions commonly asked during the job interview. Here is the question number 1. Tell me about yourself. This is one of the first questions you are likely to be asked. Be prepared to talk about yourself and why you're an ideal candidate for the position. The interviewer wants to know why you're an excellent fit for the job. Try to answer questions about yourself without giving too much, or too little, personal information. You can start by sharing some of your personal interests and experiences that don't relate directly to work, such as a favorite hobby, or a brief account of where you grew up, your education, and what motivates you. Example: I am a self-motivated person who is willing to go above and beyond on any project, and to learn valuable skills on my own time. For example, I taught myself 5 computer programming languages in college, simply out of a passion to learn how to code. I know you are looking for a self-motivated computer technician with both skills and passion, and I am that person. Question number 2. How did you hear about this position? Employers want to know whether you are actively seeking out their company, heard of the role from a recruiter, or were recommended to the position by a current employee. In short, they want to know how you got to them. Example: I learned about the position through LinkedIn, as I've been following your company's page for a while now. I'm really passionate about the work you're doing in the X, Y, and Z areas, so I was excited to apply. The required skills match well with the skills I have, and it seems like a great opportunity for me to contribute to your mission, as well as a great next move for my career. Question number 3. Why do you want this job? Why are you a good fit for the position? What would you accomplish if you were hired? This interview question gives you an opportunity to show the interviewer what you know about the job and the company, so take time beforehand to thoroughly research the company, its products, services, culture, and mission. Be specific about what makes you a good fit for this role, and mention aspects of the company and position that appeal to you most. Example: I want this job because it emphasizes sales and marketing, 2 of my greatest skill sets. In my previous job, I increased sales by 15% in what was at the time considered a flat industry. I know I could bring my 10 years of sales and marketing experience to this company, and help you continue your years of growth. Question number 4. Why are you leaving, or have left your job? Be prepared with a response to this question. You'll need to give an answer that's honest and reflects your specific circumstances, but keeps it positive. Even if you quit under challenging circumstances, now isn't the best time to share what could be construed as too much information with the interviewer. Example: I recently achieved certification, and I want to apply my educational background and technical skills in my next position. I couldn't accomplish this goal in my previous job. This answer makes the candidate seem like a real go-getter, eager to grow skills and put those new skills to work. Employers find those traits positive. Question number 5. Do you prefer working independently or on a team? Your answer should be informed by the research you've done on the company culture and the job in question. Nevertheless, you should expect that most work environments will have some team aspect. Example: I enjoy a blend of the two. I like having a team to strategize with, get diverse opinions from, and reach out for feedback. But I am also comfortable taking on assignments that require me to work independently. I find I do some of my best work when I can focus alone in a quiet space, but I really value collaborating with my teammates to come up with the best ideas. Question number 6. Are you applying for other jobs? Interviewers want to know if you're genuinely interested in this position, or if it's just one of your many options. Simply, they want to know if you're their top choice. Honesty is the best policy. Example: I've applied to a couple of other firms, but this role is really the one I'm most excited about right now. Because. Here you could add any of the reasons you think might fit best as per your situation. Question number 7. What are your salary expectations? Before you walk in for your first interview, you should already know what the salary is for the position you're applying to. Check out websites such as Glassdoor, Fishbowl, or Vault.com for salary information. You could also ask people in the field by reaching out to your community on LinkedIn. Employers will always ask this question because every position is budgeted, and they want to ensure your expectations are consistent with that budget before moving forward. Remember that it's often better to discuss a salary range rather than a specific number during the interview, and leaving room for negotiation. It's also better to err on the side of caution and quote a slightly higher number, as it's easier to negotiate downward than upward. As a general rule of thumb, I advise not bringing up the questions about salary until your interviewer does, or bringing it up too early in the process. Example. Based on my skills and experience and on the current industry rates, I'm looking at a salary around $XYZ. Then fill in with your desired salary range and rationale. Question number 8. What are your goals for the future? Are you a job hopper? Or do you plan on staying with the company, at least for a while? Where do you envision your career going? Do your plans for the future match the career path of someone typically hired for this position? Example. My current short-term goal is to develop and use my marketing and communications skills in a job like this one. However, I eventually want to develop into a position that allows me to continue to use these skills, while also managing a marketing group. I will prepare for this goal by taking on leadership positions in team projects, and by developing my professional career by attending leadership conferences, such as the one put on annually by your company. This answer works for 2 reasons. First, the applicant states that his or her short-term goal can be accomplished by working in a company like the one for which he or she is interviewing. Second, the applicant relates his or her long-term goal to an annual conference put on by the company. Question number 9. From your resume, it seems you took a gap year. Would you like to tell us why that was? Gap years are more popular in some cultures than others. In some professions, gap years may have a negative connotation. The industry moves too fast and you're not up to date. Let your interviewer know that your gap year wasn't about procrastinating over your transition from childhood to adulthood, but that it added value to the confident professional you have become. Based on what part of the world you're in and how common these are, employers are likely looking to hear stories of what you did, and how your experiences have benefited and prepared you for this role. Provide a short explanation of why you decided to pursue a gap year, then focus on what came out of it that made a positive difference for your future. Example. During my last year of high school, I didn't feel ready to choose my educational path, so I took a wilderness course for a few months to sort out my life goals. It may seem a little random, but the time I spent actually helped me develop so many new skills, in the areas of leadership, communication, etc. During that time, I realized that I wanted to earn a degree and state your degree here, to align with my passion. Tell about your passion here. To make a winning impression, you'll need to answer each question with poise and passion. But practicing first really helps. Meticulous preparation will allow you to appear confident and in control, helping position you as the ideal candidate when the competition is tough. Here in this list, the last common question. Question number 10. What is your greatest strength? This is one of the questions that employers almost always ask to determine how well you are qualified for the position. When you are asked about your greatest strengths, it's important to discuss the attributes that qualify you for that specific job, and that will set you apart from other candidates. When you're answering this question, remember to show, rather than tell. For example, rather than stating that you are an excellent problem solver, instead, tell a story that demonstrates this, ideally drawing on an anecdote from your professional experience. Example. I am a skilled sales representative with over 10 years of experience. I have exceeded my sales goals every quarter by at least 20%, and I've earned a bonus each year since I started with my current employer. If you can share quantifiable information that validates your strengths, it will help the interviewer understand how much you have to offer were you to be hired. Hope all the questions would help you land your next job. You could even share this video with your friends and family, so they can well prepare before their next job interview. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get exciting knowledge, facts, and tips. See you in the next video.